The Sims has introduced us to countless families over the years, each with their unique stories and quirks. But there is one family that stands out from the rest. Anyone who knows anything about The Sims knows a thing or two about the Goth family, who first appeared in The Sims 1, which was released in February of 2000. Who is this family and why are they so creepy? The earliest known Goth was actually a medieval woman by the name of Lady Ravendancer Goth, who wrote Lady Ravendancer Goth's Book of Spells. The original tome was found in the Gothic Library, which was built by the very first Goths that settled into Sunset Valley. The book can still be found today in The Sims 3. Magic is a common trait shared by many Goths, and it is shown in several of the games that Bella Goth is capable of magic, as well as her mother-in-law Cornelia Goth. I recently found that Cornelia Goth's possible relatives, Beatrice, Belinda, and Bianca Crumplebottom, are all witches. Interesting. If you have The Sims 3 Showtime expansion pack, you may have seen a Blackfire Victorian doll available for purchase in build mode. The doll represents Morgana Goth, who was said to enchant, manipulate, and control men with her immense beauty. Her powers actually drove men wild, and one man went as far as to create the doll in her likeness. Magical abilities and a curse were placed on all of the female members of the Goth family in all generations because of Morgana's actions. Who exactly is Morgana Goth? I pulled up the family tree and found that Morgana is the daughter of Lady Ravendancer Goth, and she is also Mortimer Goth's great-grandmother. The core characters of the Goth family are Mortimer and Bella Goth, along with their children Cassandra and Alexander. A lot of the other Goth family members are referenced through different events in the game, building a picture of a long line of old money, wealthy businessmen, and scientists. The Goth family also founded parts of Sunset Valley, which the co-founding Landgrab family later built upon, leading to a long-running feud between the two families over land ownership. Over the years, many of the Goth family have died under mysterious circumstances, which kind of explains the 8 gravestones in the Goth's backyard. One of those graves includes Samuel Goth, who was poisoned by a magic jelly bean in The Sims 3 Supernatural. The Goth family have been featured in each and every Sims game, with a new twist on their story each time. Let's take a look. In The Sims 1, the Goth family is made up of Mortimer, Bella, and Cassandra. They live in a small Gothic-themed home at 5 Sin Lane and have 2,542 simoleons. Mortimer's parents, Gunther and Cornelia Goth, the town's founders, made an appearance in The Sims Unleashed along with their 2 cats. In The Sims 2, the Goth family is the richest pre-made family in Pleasantview. The family is worth around 640,000 simoleons. In normal gameplay, it would be extremely difficult to reach this amount without cheats. By this point in the game, Mortimer is an elder, nearing his death. His wife Bella Goth has mysteriously disappeared and never returned, having been abducted by aliens. And now Alexander Goth has been added to the family as Mortimer's son. But here's where it gets juicy. Since Bella Goth's disappearance, Mortimer has been dating Dina Caliente, who is only gold digging and using Mortimer for his money. Cassandra Goth is engaged to Don Lothario, the local womanizer who is romantically involved with 3 other women, Dina Caliente being one of them. In The Sims 3, it is important to note that the storyline occurs 50 years before the events of Sims 2. This time, the family consists of Gunther, Cornelia, and a young Mortimer. The family lives in a large mansion that was the first to be built in Sunset Valley. The house has been passed down through generations from the Goths who founded the town. The Goth family that appears in The Sims 4 is an alternate reality version of the traditional Goth family. The family is made up of Mortimer, Bella, Cassandra, and Alexander, and they exist entirely outside the plotlines of each and every previous version of the Goth family. This time around, the family lives in Willow Creek. They live in a 3-story house named the Ophelia Villa and have 45,000 simoleons. This is the first Goth home not to feature a graveyard, as ghosts were later added to The Sims 4. The Goth family definitely is mysterious and creepy, but I guess that's why we love them. I can't wait to see how they appear in The Sims 5.